Definitely. We want it big enough that there are some nice definitions in the towers.
Right. So that's 20. Maybe we'll make it 30. That gives us enough room inside for like 4 good scenes, I think, and a good exterior. Twice as big as it is. Oh, hey, skeleton. Stan's extermination service goes into action. Eliminates the threat, removes the loot, and goes back to work. One skeleton. One skeleton down. Oh, no, there's a spider. See, this is the thing that makes the island interesting. We could spend a day, go around and torch everything off and make it 100% secure and increase the efficiency of our mob spawner in the process. But, having mobs around keeps you on edge and it keeps you from getting soft. It reminds you what adventure is, and it forces you to turn your fly mode off once in a while and join the little people down on the ground. Because you can't hurt mobs. You can't hurt mobs when you're flying. They just shoot at you and you die and they win. So, fly mode has its weaknesses.
That's true. That does look very small, especially from up here. I say extend it maybe another 10 out on each side. And then we'll see from there. So, hey guys, this is LuckiestK here and Stan.
A little behind the scenes strategy session, planning that goes on that you don't see, goes into making the island what it is.
Right, so it was my birthday yesterday, and Stan has agreed to be my slave for the day. So today we are building me a nice white quartz castle with a moat around it.
We spent a good bit of time flying around in the nether, tracking down quartz, and I don't think it's going to build this whole thing, but it's going to be a bit of work before we go through what we've gathered. I think 30 looks pretty good.
I think it looks very good as well. I don't think it'll do the whole thing either, but it'll give me a good start, and I know you'll come back and help tweak it here and there with me. And
Well, plus I've got a good, like 7 or 8 stacks of quartz. I don't know how this crafting works. This is the first time I've crafted anything out of it, so it's 4 to 1.
I have 4 on me. I may have some tucked somewhere else that I'll have to go look, but
So 4 stacks of nether quartz gets you 1 stack of quartz blocks. So
okay. I'm going to go ahead and make that.
that's not very many.
It's not very many at all, but I'm going to go ahead and make that and then see what else I got.
We need to mix this with some other building material, like quartz and something, or else,
Sacrilege.
or else we're not going to be building much today. We're going to lay 1 layer, and then we're going to go do something else. I guess gather more quartz.
Um,
That's a pretty boring day, but that's the life of a slave. You gather quartz, you build a wall.
don't make me laugh my evil laugh. Oh,
To hear that,
okay, well, here's my thought on it right now. I'm thinking, what am I thinking?
I rarely know.
I'm really thinking I want it all the one color. I want it to be monochromatic because of the rest of the world around it is going to be so colorful.
Yeah, I have to say that sounds pretty awesome. But there is snow and there is white wool, although we don't have a lot of white wool. We could get more white wool. That's easily done. Stone walls can provide wool of any color for any size project.
Is that a plug?
Totally, totally, it's a plug.
Shameless at that. I know, I'm still surprised when I see people on the chat saying, "Where can I find this color wool or that color wool?" It's like, you exasperate me. All colors, all the time, 24/7,
Well,
365 days.
admittedly, it's been a little sparse as of late. I've been building a lot and not harvesting nearly as much wool as I
Shh!
should.
Don't admit anything. Not while you're
Uh,
being recorded.
All might be used against me in a court of law.
In
False
a, in a,
advertising.
in a YouTube court of law. Okay, I'm going to throw some quartz at you so you can start the project.
Do
So
we
we're
just
going for a more of a Camelot look, not Sleeping Beauty's castle. The more like
fortress? We want a
fortress.
fortress.
Yes,
Yeah,
the top of the ramparts need to look very fortressy with the little windows for the arrow for the archers and all that kind of stuff.
right.
Okay, let me see. Here.
Do we want to use just plain quartz blocks, or do we want to use like chiseled quartz or columns or
We definitely here
concrete?
I was going to hand you these two columns that I made. We definitely want to go with columns and stuff as well. I think we should go with a mixture of because that's going to give the most textured look and I think if we have to go with something in addition to the quartz, which I really, really wanted to do just quartz, but if we have to, I think maybe I'd go with the snow
Yeah, snow's pretty cool.
for the look anyway. You have snow on the ceiling at Stonewalls, don't you?
I do.
I- I'm gonna go warp over there right now while you're laying out the foundation there. Okay. So here we are at Stonewalls. And it has a little blue in it.
A little bit of texture to it.
A little bit of texture to it.
These quartz blocks are pretty pure in their color.
Yeah, that's the part that I don't really like. And then the white wool has the gray in it, and it still has like a
Yeah,
texture to it.
I have to say the quartz looks like the cleanest white we have of anything.
It's so pretty. I think we should stick with that. I'm gonna see how much I have at Westgate. Oh, somehow I just yelled out gate. Warp. Man, my lag makes it so I'm always writing ARP instead of warp. Warp ARP. We forgot that one. Okay. How much were you able to make
I had a stack and a half
of the blocks or
of
of the?
blocks.
Okay. And I gave you almost a stack.